The Jade Seal family. A human clan, hey. The wine here tastes really horrible though. There's a whiff of sulfur in it. Was it brewed using the magma? Rummage. I should drink my own instead. Oh yeah, speaking of the Wugui family, they've actually managed to recruit a rune master recently. A what master? A rune master. He's able to produce novice-level runes. The Wugui family is set to earn quite a bit with him around. In the 15 cities across the whole Nether Realm, there are only 6 rune masters. I've heard that a novice-level rune that's carved onto any weapon can increase its power by several dozen%. But of course, each rune master is a rare existence. The only senior rune master, Master Yi, is someone whose wealth can rival that of whole countries. Novice rune master? In this world, rune masters seem to be held in high regard. What rank would I belong to? Only 6 of them here. I should be at the top, if not somewhere near that at least. Rustling. Little brother. Seems like you're not from Blackrock City. Oh? How can you tell, buddy? This young man is at the Black Gold rank. I'm familiar with all the human experts in Blackrock City. Those who would dare to walk around on the streets alone here are at least Gold rank. How could I not have heard of a young genius like you? Oh. Jade Seal family, Luo Jian. How should I address this little brother here? Ni Li. Our Jade Seal family's mission is to unite all the human experts in Blackrock City. Even if scores of us perish, we must expand the living space for us humans. Only with that can we ensure the continuity of our lineage. Since this little brother has found himself in this place, I wonder if you would be willing to join our Jade Seal family? Jade Seal family. It seems to be a fairly sizable faction. Tap, tap. Whether it's the main world or any other realm, humans are struggling to survive. As long as we have the same interests and enemies, we should band together as one. Sure, but I do not wish to be restricted. Auxiliary members of our Jade Seal family are not under any form of restriction. It's just about a mutually beneficial relationship. Sniff sniff. Ah, so fragrant. Drags. Splish splash. Go ahead. Glug. What excellent wine. In all my years, I've never drunk such great wine. It's like nectar from the gods. This little brother is indeed not an ordinary person. Ho ho. If there are no restrictions on me, I'll join you then. Welcome, Ni Li. Our Jade Seal family has 2 demigod rank experts. We're ranked 3rd amongst all of the factions in Blackrock City. It's just that we've recently come into conflict with the Blood Demon clan. There's a certain degree of risk involved in joining us. So, about this Blood Demon clan, just what sort of faction are they? Just what sort of faction are they? They're much stronger than the number 2 faction, the Wugui family. They have 5 demigod rank experts. Oh, so, you're fighting over a treasure map? How did you know? I heard other people chatting about it. At any rate, everyone in the city knows about this by now. There's no harm in telling little brother here about it. But this treasure map isn't a complete one. We and the Blood Demon clan have each obtained an incomplete piece of a treasure map. To get the complete treasure map, one would have to put them together. Oh, although we don't know what place the treasure map is pointing to for now, there must be some important secret hidden within it. Currently, the Blood Demon clan has issued a public statement, saying that they won't let the matter with us rest unless we surrender our piece of the treasure map. So arrogant. Looks like the Blood Demon clan is dominant in this Blackrock City. This world is lacking in resources, yet there are legend rank experts everywhere. Should I get involved in this mess? The Jade Seal family is a human faction after all. If we're able to unite them, it would also be a good thing for Glory City. If I may ask, just what sort of place? Is this 9-layered Deathlands? The 9-layered Deathlands. It's a place where the forces of the humans and the demon beasts clashed in a massive war. The fighting lasted for several thousand years. Now, the immeasurable amount of death energy emanating from all those corpses has turned it into a dead land where not even an inch of grass grows. But, there are also countless treasures scattered there. That place isn't far from the Nether Realm, so there are often experts who go adventuring there to look for treasures. An ancient battlefield, hey? It should be the place where Goddess Yu Yan and the rest engaged in battle. For Goddess Yu Yan, that place will surely only bring back bitter memories. Countless friends and fellow humans died in battle, while she herself had her divine form shattered, becoming a remnant soul and suffering through several hundred millennia of loneliness. Oh, that's right. I really should apologize for having drunk this little brother's fine wine. If such fine wine were to be put up for auction, it would probably fetch quite an amount. Russell, I don't really have much of anything of value with me. Let me give you this sword with novice-level runes engraved on it. As a gift of thanks then. Clack clack. A silver rank flame inscription. The material of the blade isn't too bad. Though any of the weapons in my ring would be better than this. I already have a weapon, so I don't have any use for this sword. Brother Luo should keep it for himself. Hey, this. That said, are those novice-level runes? Clack. Ah, that's right. To get novice-level runes engraved, one would need to obtain the services of an esteemed novice rune master. Novice rune masters aren't that easily found. We spent quite a bit on this. With these runes, the power of a weapon can be raised WBY several dozen%. If it's just this level of runes, I can do it too. You can do it too? Noisy. Little brother, are you saying that you're a rune master too? You could say that. Although I'm not a professional one, I also wield the power of law. I should be more than good enough to be a novice rune master. That's great. I heard that the Wugui family managed to recruit a rune master. Who would have thought that I would run into one today as well? Would this little brother be willing to make a trip to our family? Sure, Shaw. Alright, let's head over right now. Thump. What were they saying about a rune master? They must have been talking about the one at the Wugui family. How could there possibly be a human rune master? Ha 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 ha. Jade Seal family. Rustling. Step. To see a human castle even in this realm really gives one quite a warm sense of familiarity. Step. Jade Seal family, Patriarch Lu Xiao. Opens eyes. My son? Step, father. I recruited a little brother over in the city. He says that he's a rune master. Rune master? So young. I wonder where nephew hails from, and who your father is. Stands up. I'm afraid that I can't answer that question. I ask that my lord forgives me for that. Since it isn't convenient for nephew, so be it. From what Luo Jian has said, nephew is a rune master. A novice rune master? Steps. That's right. I know a little bit. That's really impressive. Wow. This child is actually not scared at all while facing my lord. We value technically proficient individuals greatly. As long as one is a rune master, one will be able to receive extremely favorable treatment in our family. Would nephew be willing to demonstrate your skill to us? Sure. Men bring in the materials. Rustling. Roger. Crack. Clanging. Steps. Observe. Thump. Touch. This young fellow actually claimed to be a rune master? Could he be a fraudster? How could there be such a young rune master? That's what I'm thinking too. Which rune master hasn't gone through decades of learning and research? Such a young child. Don't tell me he began learning how to inscribe runes in his past life. Hey. But we can't be too certain about this sort of thing. After all, appearances can be deceiving. Thump. Shaw. Dab. Whoosh. Shaw. Scritch. Carve. This. Excellent. We must recruit him. Such a young human novice rune master. His future potential is unlimited. This flame sword can be cut open by an inscription knife? Looks like you don't know about that. Only the soul energy of a rune master has that kind of effect. Scratch. Hey, is that how it works? Carve carve. Rustling. He's already wielding the laws so proficiently. Just how much of a genius is he? Hiss. Done. Aw, he's done in just 15 minutes. A rune master needs at least half a day to inscribe runes. How is it possible that he... Brother Ni Li, let me test out this sword's power. Step step step. Please. Ha. Sha sha. Who? Shift shift. Footsteps. Sha. 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 Boom. Eek. Hey. My floor. There's no way this is the power of novice-level runes. No wonder he was done inscribing so quickly. He's a senior rune master. Before today, there's only been one senior rune master in the whole Nether realm. While the human child in front of my eyes right now is the second. This is surely our Jade Seal family's great fortune. No, one could say instead that it's a great fortune for all of humanity. Nephew Ni Li, you're too humble. Such a young senior rune master. If I may ask, from which renowned master did you learn such expert technique from? Senior. Master. A teenage senior rune master? Not at liberty to answer. So be it. A teacher who is able to produce such a monstrous genius is almost certainly not someone whom we can establish a relationship with so easily. Since nephew was willing to demonstrate this level of technique, you must have intentions of your own. Why not make them known and let us hear you out? He, how embarrassing. I've heard that rune masters are able to wield an extremely high level of influence. I can work with your family to produce runed equipment for sale. I want 70% of the profit that you make from that. Furthermore, if I am to run into trouble, the Jade Seal family is to help me resolve it. As to how we can arrange this to maximize profit, I'll have to rely on Uncle Luo's guidance. To be able to cooperate with a rune master is our incomparable honor. Our purpose in recruiting talented individuals is to expand humanity's influence within the Nether realm. If nephew is able to support us in this, Luo Xiao offers his thanks. If nephew trusts us, just request whatever you wish for. We will definitely do our utmost to get it done. Our whole Jade Seal family will do everything in our power to support you. Clack clack. Uncle Luo, feel free to make the necessary decisions. I will also directly tell you what I need the Jade Seal family to help me with. Other than that, there are also some details about our cooperation and a few minor problems that need to be worked out. Oh? Steps. This. That. Well, that should be about it. However, nephew's identity cannot be revealed for now. It would be bad if we were to invite unnecessary trouble. My thoughts exactly. Nephew can first help us to inscribe runes onto some weapons and armor, and leave it to us to get them into the market. Of course, we will also take care of nephew's request to keep tabs on the Dark Guild. But if we're talking about wiping them out, that's still not quite possible right now. Although they only have one demigod rank expert, there are too many other factions which may get involved. That's fine. This will do. I'll have to trouble uncle to settle any future matters then. I thank nephew Ni Li for placing so much trust in me. In that case, we'll help to make the market arrangements for nephew right now. We can also expand our family's influence at the same time. Luo Jian, arrange a place to stay for nephew Ni Li. Understood? Rustling. Alright, Creek, it's time to start cultivating. Very quickly, the news that a hitherto unknown senior runemaster had emerged and was working with the Jade Seal family spread quickly throughout the 15 cities of the Nether realm. Other than Master Yu Yi, there hasn't been anyone who has been able to reach the level of a senior runemaster. You called everyone out here? Just for this? We've all heard about it long ago. But why would a senior runemaster join the Jade Seal family? Surely it's just a ruse. A ruse. They've already come up with the goods. The Jade Seal family has already prepared a few weapons inscribed with senior-level runes. Even the Divine Seal auction house has been stirred into action. They're going to arrange a special auction just for this. Is it really that big a deal? Can he be as good as Master Yu Yi? Do you think that Master Yu Yi's works are for everyone's eyes? It took so long for another senior rune master to emerge, even if his standard isn't comparable to that of Master Yu Yi. Experts from across the whole Nether Realm will flock to this. But no one has ever heard of that rune master or knows who he is. Shoo. I really have to take my hat off to the Jade Seal family for being able to hide his identity so well. Shoo. Boom. The two light and dark law energies are colliding non-stop within my body, becoming stronger and stronger. They're independent of my soul ocean, and I'm about to lose control of them. I refuse to believe that I can't tame my own power. Shaw. First, I need to draw this wildly circulating energy into my soul ocean. Shoo. Whoosh. Shaw. Boom. The power of law, which was so weak at the beginning, has already grown in strength to this degree. Meridian sealing technique. Talk. Irk. Shaw. Refine. Shoo. This won't do. The effect is minuscule. How about I get that vine to make contact with the power of law? Shoo. It didn't absorb it. Whoosh. Are you actually being picky about your food? Grow. Sucks in. Disperse. Silence. Where did the energy go? Tense up. Whoosh. Hiss. Shaw. Shoo. That scared me for a moment there. The power of law was instantaneously absorbed by the vine. I almost thought that I would never be able to use it again. So does that mean that this vine is part of my soul ocean? I can finally cultivate without worrying. The collision of the two types of law has stopped. There seems to be an even more potent and mysterious power within his body. That power directly consumed the powers of law of both light and darkness. As a spiritual goddess, it can be said that I understand this world like the back of my hand. But when facing Ni Li, I can't see through him at all. What other surprises can you show me? Rustle. 20 days later. Rustle. I didn't reach black gold rank. Rustling. The Heaven's Way divine technique is really difficult. Still, my cultivation has risen somewhat. I'm only a whisker away from black gold rank now. Someone's coming. Shoo. Creak. Nephew Ni Li, you've really outdone yourself. Aw, who would have thought that you're even better than Master Yu Yi? So much better. Aw, I've overdone it. Right now, any random piece of equipment that we bring to market is enough to create a commotion amongst all the 15 cities of the Nether Realm. It's just equipment. Isn't that a bit exaggerated? That's where timing becomes so important. Recently, the servant guardians of the Master of the Nether Realm made an announcement. The Master of the Nether Realm is going to recruit a disciple. Disciple? The one who gains his approval will surely be able to step directly into the divine realm. In the future, that person will also become the Master of Nether City. I've heard of Nether City. The richest city in the Nether Realm. That's right. There are countless riches there just waiting for whoever becomes its master. But only the most outstanding champion can even catch his eye. In this critical period when he's about to begin selecting his disciple, a good weapon or piece of armor is something that's in great demand. If that's the case, the influence that our family possesses right now should be quite significant. But of course, we now have a senior rune master within our ranks, and also the support of the faction behind the Divine Seal auction house. The Blood Demon clan have already reconciled with us for now. We've also allied ourselves with several human factions. That's pretty impressive. But since we're on the topic of human factions. Ho ho. Of course, I've already sent people to investigate them. The Dark Guild has been very well behaved recently. They have not made any moves. Also, there's news of that Yi Han that you mentioned. The Wugui family recently recruited someone new, a novice runemaster. He's also a human, by the name of Yi Han. A human runemaster. It should be him. Could he have broken off his links with the Dark Guild? Has this Wugui family made any moves lately? The Wugui family has been gathering their forces lately. It's not known what they're up to. Uncle Luo, I'm going to be leaving for a period of time. Nephew Ni Li is going to leave just like that? Don't worry, Uncle Luo. I'll be back soon. I've also prepared some pieces of equipment for you these past few days. It's not. I've made up my mind. There's no need to try to talk me out of it. Alright, then should I arrange some guards for you? To ensure your safety. That's fine. Rustling. The sky is so dark. What I'm trying to say is, why is it this dark? The Master of the Nether Realm is so powerful. Presumably, it wouldn't be that difficult for him to create a cycle of day and night in this underground space. By the way, this is your share. 420 million demon crystals. If nephew has anything that he needs our Jade Seal family's help with in the future, just call us. We will do everything in our power to help you. Many thanks, Uncle Luo. Rustling. Luo Ming, you must all protect nephew Ni Li well. Don't worry. We'll see each other next time then. Steps. Safe travels. You'd best come back soon. Sha. Meanwhile, Tianyin Highland Plateau. Splash splash. Splashing. Big bro. I can't sense the aura of that bitch Yu Yan anymore. Splash. I can't sense it either. The seal is clearly still there. Could she already have gathered her divine body back together? That can't be. It's only been how long since she died? Splash. It should still take her several dozen millennia to resurrect herself. If we let her escape and gather her divine spark again, we won't be able to answer to our master. Even if she's escaped, she's doing it while carrying around that tattered divine spark of hers. Even if she's gathered a portion of it, her strength now should only be at legend rank. Gloop gloop. Her aura has only just disappeared. She can't have run far. Let's give chase. Whoosh. When we capture that bitch, I'm going to violate her ruthlessly. Shaw. Rustle. Boom. On this day, the Tianyin Highland Plateau collapsed, and the Black Spring was buried. Boom boom. Luckily, the inhabitants of the Tianyin Highland Plateau had all already arrived at Glory City. Glory City, which was in the process of rebuilding, had received another infusion of fresh blood. Yi Zong, legend rank 2-star. Rustle. Screeching. Whoosh. Step step step. Skid. What's that? Why are there so many people camped out here? Shaw. The position of the camp is too close to the exit. If they make their way out, it's very likely that they'll find Glory City. What's the matter, young Master Ni Li? Could the three of you help me to check where those people are from, and what they're intending to do? No problem. I can get it done alone. The two of you, keep the young master safe. Whoosh. Roger. Shaw. I've got a bad feeling about this. 1 hour later. Shaw. Young Master Ni Li, how is it? What have you managed to find out? It's the Wugui family. They've recruited many experts. They say that they've discovered a place called Glory City, and are getting ready to head over there. Since when has there been a Glory City amongst the 15 cities of the Nether Realm? No idea. Rustling. This is bad. Was it the Dark Guild who told them? Can't be. For hundreds of years, the Dark Guild hasn't revealed this to anyone else. It's obvious that they've treated Glory City as their own property. Then the Wugui family. It must have been Yi Han who told them. That traitor would even do something like this? With the land in the Nether Realm being so infertile, if they were to discover Glory City, which possesses rich lands but lacks experts. Rustling. It would be like feral wolves coming upon a herd of sheep. Even if, right now, only the Wugwe family knows about this, they're still the second most powerful faction in Blackrock City. Who knows whether the 10,000 demon spirits array will be able to handle them? Luo Ming, what's the strength of the Wugwe family like? How many top experts do they have? Well, they have 3 demigod ranks and 25 legend ranks. But the Wugwe family has many enemies, so their 3 demigod ranks are probably staying put in their headquarters. At most they would have sent a few legend ranks. A few legend ranks, hey. They'll still need time to deploy and move their forces. I can still make it in time if I rush back. Come, follow me back to Glory City now. Follow you back. What? So you're from Glory City? Whoosh. There's actually a human city in the outside world that hasn't been destroyed? Whoosh. I had thought that the outside world had already been completely taken over by demon beasts. This is great. The Patriarch will surely be overjoyed as well to learn that we can go to the surface. Glory City isn't actually safe. It could be wiped out by the demon beasts at any moment. If it were to be discovered by other factions from the Nether Realm as well, then perhaps it might not be long before Glory City ceases to exist. Indeed. The Wugwe family isn't a human faction. They aren't about to sit down and negotiate peacefully with you. I think Glory City had better get ready for war. Whoosh. Who is it? Someone's here? Shaw. We 3 legend ranks here don't sense anything though. Step. Whoa. Whoosh crack. Thump. So cold. It's an expert. Step. Shaw. Who might you be, good sir? Why are you following us? Shaw. Grandpa Yi Mo. So this is where you've been. Who are you? How do you know my name? I'm Ni Li, your grandson-in-law. What? It's probably better to talk about it after we get back to Glory City. There's no need to be so tense, everyone, we're all on the same side. Is that so? Such an unfathomable expert. Good thing he's on our side. Grandson-in-law. Who would have thought that I would run into Yi Mo here? Looks like he already noticed this realm long ago. The power he possesses is the power of law. Yi Mo is already approaching demigod rank. Other than that, there are also 2 strange forms of energy. No wonder the Dark Guild hasn't dared to invade Glory City after all this while. Presumably, that demon lord's power may not be that much greater than Grandpa Yi Mo's. You even know that I have a granddaughter. Seems like you are indeed someone from Glory City. Still, you're already at gold rank at such a young age. Why have I never even heard of a genius like you? Moreover, Glory City doesn't have 3 legend rank experts. The few of them here are experts from the Jade Seal family. I'm currently working together with the Jade Seal family. They've been sent by Patriarch Luo Xiao to protect me. The Jade Seal family? I see. Rustling. I apologize for the offense, gentlemen. Sir, your young master Ni Li's senior. There's no need to be so courteous with us. Why is the Jade Seal family treating Ni Li so? Grandpa Yi Mo, let's hurry back to Glory City. The Wugwe family have already set their sights on Glory City. Just as I thought. That traitor Yi Han. Yi Han also did this, and this. Rustling. Humph. There are actually so many foreigners in the Nether Realm? Whoosh. Grandpa Yi Mo, how long have you been in this Nether Realm? Whoosh. I already discovered this realm 5 years ago. No wonder Lord Yi Mo hasn't been in Glory City all this while. Footsteps. I've heard all about you since I was young. Born into an ordinary family, and gradually rising to the top through your own efforts. Finally, marrying the City Lord's daughter, succeeding him as City Lord, and becoming a legend of Glory City. Marrying the City Lord's daughter. Kid, which family are you from? Whoosh. Step. The Heavenly Marks family. I, too, have only just arrived in the Nether Realm not long ago. Before this, Yi Han assassinated father-in-law in the city lord's mansion, poisoning him with the dragon's tongue herb. Luckily, I happened to know how to neutralize the poison, and managed to prevent Yi Han's plot from succeeding. Immediately after that, the Sacred Family joined forces with the Dark Guild and attempted to rebel. Step. Fortunately, Shen Hong was killed by father-in-law, leaving only a small number of them who escaped to the Dark Guild. To think that so much has happened during this period of time. That bastard Yi Han turned out like this because of Yi Zong spoiling him. He even wanted to pass on the position of city lord to him. Such a poor judge of character. It's all Yi Zong's fault that Glory City has found itself in such a state. See just how I'll teach him a lesson when we get back. It's not that either. Just that. Whoosh. Never mind. Whoosh. By the way, Grandpa Yi Mo, have you managed to grasp the snow wind power of law? Sha. I've only managed to sense it superficially. Not at a level that could be called comprehension. I'm still a long way off demigod rank. I've also sensed 2 more powerful forms of energy within Grandpa Yi Mo. If you're able to comprehend the law, your strength will rise by several folds. Could you be? Whoosh. Hey, I'm not someone who's undergone spirit constellation. Those who have undergone spirit constellation have a ghastly pale demeanor, the blood within their body is continuously being consumed in flames, and their soul energy leaks outwards. I don't have any of those symptoms. Ho. How embarrassing that you've seen through my thoughts. I shouldn't have suspected you. He. But I am indeed someone who was reborn. Bet you didn't think of that. Actually, I've comprehended the laws of light and darkness, so my spiritual wisdom is a bit stronger than an ordinary person's. Shoo. Comprehending. 2 types. I've cultivated for several decades, and have only managed to sense just a tiny bit of the laws. Yet he's actually able to manipulate 2 powers of law in the palm of his hand. Shaw. Even the Lord of the Nether Realm doesn't have that sort of ability. Yi Zong's eye for talent isn't bad. He has such strength, yet isn't proud or overbearing. Such good character. Ni Li, there's a fragment of the Snow Wind spiritual god's divine spark on him. But the Snow Wind spiritual god is probably already dead. Although the power of a small fragment of a divine spark can't compare to its peak, it's still very potent indeed. Other than that, there's one more form of energy within him. I can't tell what it is either. That's probably a power that came from another world. Step. By the way, Grandpa Yi Mo, if you're able to deconstruct the power of law, cultivation will be much simpler. The original form of the power of law is actually that of a set of runes. Every power of law comprises a different set. The runes of the Snow Wind law should be like this. Chime. Whoosh. This is. The power of law is actually so simple. Boom. What are they discussing up in front? Whoosh. From the energy that's being released, that Grandpa must be teaching young Master Ni Li about the power of law. City Lord's mansion. Scribbling. City Lord, sir. This letter was delivered by a mysterious person. It seems to be for you. A mysterious person? It's not booby-trapped. Alright, you may take your leave. Roger. Step. Rustling. This handwriting. Yi Han. Father, the day after I left Glory City, my thoughts overcame me and I was unable to fall asleep all night. This guy still dares to write back? Actually, from the moment I returned to Glory City the last time around, I had already known that I wouldn't be able to obtain the position of City Lord. When I was training in the outside world, my master went missing after he tried to save me, and he was the only elder in the Snow Wind family who was willing to support me. Without his protection, it would have been useless even if you had proclaimed me to be the City Lord. I couldn't accept that. Although Father has treated me well, I had no choice. In order to obtain Xian, I would not hesitate at anything, even if it meant destroying Glory City in its entirety. Rustling. Because when you first brought me back to the City Lord's mansion, in that very moment when I set my eyes upon her, I had made up my mind that my life's goal would be to make her my wife. I may have failed, but after I went to the Dark Guild, I ended up discovering a whole new world instead, the Nether Realm. Absurdly, it turns out that the Dark Guild isn't even considered much of a power in this world. Even the Demon Lord doesn't amount to much either. Here, many families have demigod rank experts amongst their number. Father, do you know what a demigod rank is? That's an expert who wields the inexhaustible power of law and is at the pinnacle of legend rank. They're in existence second only to the gods themselves. Currently, I've been placed in a position of some authority by the Wugui family. They've shown great interest in Glory City. If Father is willing to leave the whole of Glory City to surrender as a gift, you will surely become someone whose position in the Wugui family is second only to that of the Patriarch. So what if you abandon a tiny city located in a valley? In time, Foster Father may well be able to step into the realm of the demigods as well. If Father were to reject this offer, Pop, then the experts of the Wugui family will descend upon Glory City. Once that happens, Glory City will be reduced to a wasteland, and I ask that Father think this through carefully. Thump. Bastard. To think that I viewed you as my own issue. Such a deeply filial one indeed. Crack crack. This makes things really difficult now. Yi Zong. Shaw. Creek. Father. Rustling. You've returned. I've come back with grandson-in-law. Grand what? In-law? Father-in-law. Bam. Long time no see. Damned brat. What have you been telling my father? I told him everything. You. Yi Zong. Only with harmony in the family can there be prosperity in all things. You're adopting such a stern expression all day along, even in front of your family members. How unbecoming. Yes. Steps. Step. Whoa. Truly, everyone has their nemesis. What's the matter? Do you now dislike sitting in the main hall so much? Looks. That you've decided to move to this small building to settle your work? This place is located near Xian's residential wing. It allows me to spend more time caring for her and keeping her company. Haha. That isn't like you at all. Step. A letter from the traitor? It's a letter persuading me to surrender. Looks like you already know everything then. I've come back from the Nether Realm for precisely this matter. If the factions there are as strong as the letter states, we'll need to think of a countermeasure as soon as possible. That'll have to depend on grandson-in-law here. Yi Zong, this time round, your judgment isn't bad at all. Grandson-in-law's talent is excellent, and he is extraordinarily intelligent. Although the Heavenly Marks family is only a regular noble family, our Snow Wind family doesn't care about the middling opinions of the public. Moreover, grandson-in-law has even taught me how to comprehend the power of law. Shaw. He taught you? Since you were young, I've disliked this trait of yours. Although your talent is outstanding, you're too stubborn and inflexible in the way you do things, and the way you treat people has always left much to be desired. This matter involving Yi Han is because of your poor judgment of character. Do you admit your mistake? Gah. This child admits his mistake. I've never thought much of Yi Han. Yet you were adamant on pushing him up to the position of City Lord. Now see how that's turned out. Luckily, Yi Han didn't become City Lord. Can you imagine if someone like him had become City Lord? Shaw. Now, Yi Han has betrayed the knowledge of Glory City's existence to the Wugui family. It's not so bad if it's just one family, we can still drag things out with them. But if the other families turn up as well, how will we be able to resist them? Your attitude is so nasty even towards a child like Ni Li, who's putting in his all for Glory City. What if you frighten the child? Frighten the child? Yet you were so indulgent with that rebel Yi Han, even treating him better than your own birth daughter. Truly ridiculous. Grandpa Yi Mo, don't be so angry. Father-in-law's temperament has always been like that. I've also gotten used to it. You see? Other people's children are so well behaved. Even a child of 13 or 14 is more sensible than you. Humph. After you get back to your room, go reflect on your actions. Also, the marriage between Ni Li and Yuner is decided. Once this matter with the Wugui family has passed, you're to look for the Heavenly Marks family's patriarch to discuss the matter. Our Snow Wind family is to take the initiative to visit the Heavenly Marks family? Isn't that a little inappropriate? No matter what, surely they have to be the ones to come forward with the marriage proposal. Otherwise, how will Yuner be able to live it down? Moreover, Yuner is only just barely a teenager, she's still too young. Humph. Which family in Glory City doesn't marry off their daughters when they're teenagers? After mixing around with that Huyan Shang for so long, are you thinking of making Yuner unmarriable like that Huyan Lanruo? Oh, okay. Originally I had thought of bullying Ni Li a little bit when he got back to make him a little more honest. How did he end up bringing Dad back with him? Grandpa Yi Mo. The marriage proposal will naturally have to come from our Heavenly Marks family. Once this matter has passed, I'll get the patriarch and my parents to come over to make the marriage proposal. Good. As for the betrothal gift, anything will do. The city lord's mansion doesn't lack for anything. Humph. Good. We'll need to think of a way to deal with the Wugui family as soon as possible. Creek. I'll go visit Yuner first, then go into seclusion to cultivate. Step. You stay behind. I have something to discuss with you. I haven't been back in a long while. I also want to visit Xian first. Ni Li, just stay here. If Yi Zong dares to try anything, just tell Grandpa. See how I'll teach him a lesson. Yes. Russell. Acting all high and mighty now. Hey, brat. Now you've got someone to back you up. I can't even teach you a lesson anymore, is that it? Hee. I shall take father-in-law's lectures to heart. Gah. Once this crisis is resolved, get your patriarch to come over to make the marriage proposal. You'll get engaged to each other first, and wait until you're both 16 years old to get married. If you dare to do anything that you shouldn't be doing before you're 16, I'm still going to give you a good beating. But of course, don't worry about that. By the way, during this recent period of time, I've discovered some tricks to comprehending the power of law. Father-in-law is already at legend rank, so you can begin to comprehend the power of law. I've just received a letter from Yi Han. Take a look. Rustling. Is this something that someone with even a shred of humanity left would do? Thump. Sigh. From what I know, the Wugui family has 3 demigod rank experts. A demigod rank is an expert at the pinnacle of legend rank who has grasped the power of law. This sort of expert is extremely hard to deal with. If any one of them were to turn up, disaster would befall our Glory City. Demigod rank experts. Probably even the Snow Wind spiritual god wouldn't be a match for them. We can only try to rely on the 10,000 demon spirits array to put up a resistance. On the way back from the Nether Realm, I caught sight of their forces. You went to the Nether Realm too? It takes 10+ days to get here from the entrance of the Nether Realm. For a large army it would take over a month. We'll need to delay them for as long as we can. The longer the better. Perhaps, within this time, Lord Yi Mo will be able to comprehend the power of law and reach the demigod rank. During this time, there's also a chance that we can come up with some sort of plan. Although Yi Han is intimately familiar with Glory City, he spent most of his time training in the outside world. So he's never witnessed the might of the 10,000 demon spirits array, and he's also unaware that we now have 7 legend ranks with us. 7? Even I didn't know about that. If we count Duan Jian as one of them. I'll introduce the rest of them to you later on. At any rate, we'll need to hide our strength to mislead the Wugui family into misjudging our strength. Let them think that they have sufficient strength to swallow up Glory City by themselves. Otherwise, if the Wugui family brings in other families to come here as well, it'll become harder to deal with. What's the strength of their forces? It's still manageable this time round. Only 10 plus legend ranks are coming. The situation between the different factions in the Nether Realm is complicated as well. They're unlikely to send any of their demigod ranks here. If it's just 10 plus legend ranks, the 10,000 demon spirits array is still able to handle that. If we also have a demigod rank, they won't be a match for us anymore. Tell me the way to cultivate the power of law then. I'm going to begin cultivating in seclusion as well. Yi Xian's residential wing. Rustling. Shoo shoo. Grandfather said that Ni Li had come back with him. Strange, why hasn't Ni Li come to look for me yet? I've lost concentration again. Why do I keep thinking about him? I must focus on my cultivation. Whoosh whoosh. That's the Blizzard Spirit Gem I bought in the Dark Prison Realm. Looks like its effect on her cultivation is pretty good. Step. How nice it would be to just be able to continue watching her quietly like this. Rustle. Twitch. He's here? Humph. A few moments. Rustle. Opens eyes. You went out there for so long. The outside world must be really exciting, hey? Haha. It was almost too exciting. Ni Li, if you're going to leave by yourself again next time without bringing me along, I won't talk to you anymore. The training this time was really too dangerous. I'll definitely bring you along next time. Come, Russell. Time is tight, and there are still many things to be done. Let's go call Ninger, Lu Piao, and the rest. Step. After settling Luo Ming and the other two of them in another wing, the group was gathered once again. Russell. Ni Li. Shaw. You bastard, you're finally back. Thunk. You made us worry for so long. Pain. Rustling. Ni Li. Many things happened during this period of time, some beyond even my expectations. I'll fill all of you in on the details later on. Let me introduce someone to you first. Shaw. Boom. Big. Ah. Shaw. Fwoosh. Wah. Who is she? Why is she so small? Shaw. Is she alive? Russell. Thunk. Ah. Too strong. Her name is Yu Yan. She's a spiritual goddess of humankind. She's already lived for dozens of millennia, and is an expert who has surpassed legend rank. It's just that her divine spark was shattered and her divine form was destroyed. This is her newly reconstructed divine form, which is why it's so small. A goddess? Surpassed legend rank? Hello, everyone. Like Ni Li, you can all just call me Sister Yu Yan. A sister who's dozens of millennia old. Shaw. Then how big is your actual body, Sister Yu Yan? Imagining. Kowtow. Shaw. I was also a human originally. I wasn't as big as you're imagining. As I'm imagining? Sister Yu Yan is a spiritual goddess. She's able to see through the thoughts of ever-ordinary mortal being. Rustling. Flap. That's the gist of it. Alright, next, we'll have to get something done. Do Z. The 5 of you go to all the markets of Glory City and buy out all available demon spirits. Just get the money from Sister Yang Shen. No problem. I'll need the others to help me procure some raw materials. I've already listed out everything. Okay. Alright, let's go. Whoosh. What do you want so many demon spirits for? Does Sister Yu Yan know about the demon spirit devouring technique? Demon spirit devouring technique? I seem to recall hearing someone mention it before, but I don't have any impression of it anymore. This technique allows one to condense and refine one's soul power by devouring demon spirits. Rustling. It's an unorthodox technique which goes against the way of heaven. It also has a negative effect on one's future cultivation. I didn't want to use it either unless I was forced to. But now, with Glory City facing a crisis, I have no choice but to employ this secret technique. Future matters will have to be dealt with in the future. No matter what price I have to pay, I must protect Glory City this time. Since you've already decided, I won't try to stop you. The people of Glory City are also members of my human tribe. If a powerful enemy really invades, I will also give my all to protect Glory City. Thank you, Sister Goddess. There's also one thing I still need to do. Pop, crackle. Scraping. Crackling. Hiss. What's your purpose in forging this? This is a dragon soul stone which I bought in the dark prison realm. Naturally, it has its uses. Bam. Extends. Ah. Shoo. The law of darkness? Again. Shaw. My fanged panda demon spirit has fused with the laws of darkness and light, so when I execute the yin-yang blast, it can even reach the level of a legend rank technique. But the speed at which this technique travels is too slow, making it impossible to hit a legend rank expert. That's why I've refined the dragon soul stones into vessels like this, sealing the two types of power of law within, and using the vessel to keep them separate. That's why I've refined the dragon soul stones into vessels like this, sealing the two types of power of law within, and using the vessel to keep them separate. Flowing. Whoosh. The two types of law will rapidly mix together, producing an enormous amount of energy and forming a powerful explosion. Due to the fact that the space within the dragon soul stones is small, the power of this explosion may well be dozens of times stronger than the yin-yang blast. Cool off. Hiss. With all the materials I had, I've made over 60 of them. I'm completely drained. I had to rely on consuming so many elixirs too, as well as absorbing the power of law in the vicinity. Rustling him. Time to rest. I'll wait for them to return. 2 days later. Rustle. I'm done laying it out. Come on, the 10 of you, sit in the empty spaces. Ah, Xiao Yu, you go in too. In a while, I'll execute the demon spirit devouring technique. Step. My fanged panda will continuously devour the demon spirits that have been prepared. Every time it consumes a demon spirit, my fanged panda will become a bit stronger, while at the same time, there will be a large amount of energy emanating outwards. Such high-level runes. All this power of law and soul energy will be sealed within my array. You can all focus fully on absorbing this energy. Devouring demon spirits. Is that why you wanted us to purchase so many demon spirits? Devouring so many demon spirits in one go? If there should be any mistake in executing a technique like this. Don't worry, I can withstand this. Right now, our home is facing a crisis, so why worry about personal loss? Hiya. Boom. He's actually able to activate this much power. Boom. Shaw. Bam. Roar. How come it's so big? Boom. Shaw. Roar. Appears. Whoosh. Shaw. Grabs. Thump. Gulp. Boom. Shaw. It's actually emitting such powerful soul energy. And also, the power of law. Whoosh. Cracking. Expands. Boom. Roar. Turns. Sucking in. Shoo. Consume. Cracking. Expands. Consume. Shoo. Rumbling. Boom. Ni Li 3-star black gold rank. Continued devouring. The growth of the fanged panda was even more rapid, as it directly devoured even black gold rank demon spirits. 3-star black gold rank. Meanwhile, the others were absorbing several 100,000 demon spirits through the soul energy which had been refined by Ni Li, as well as the power of law drawn in by the array. Their cultivation levels were also rising rapidly. After a single day, everyone's cultivation had risen by at least 1 star. Boom. Shoo. What's happening? Thump. Such a vast, tremendous amount of energy. What are these children doing? Rustling. Presumably, that brat Ni Li must have dug up a new set of runes from somewhere again. From the looks of this intense aura, they must be cultivating. The runes in this array are completely incomprehensible to me. That master of Ni Li whom you spoke of must truly be a peerless expert. Can you sense his presence? No. Even with Father's sensory ability, he can't be detected. Previously, during the invasion of the demon beast horde, I also witnessed his powerful technique. He's standing alongside us in our fight. With that master's help, we have more of a chance in our upcoming confrontation with the Wugui family. 5 days passed. Rustle. Ni Li. Black Gold rank 2-star. The Fanged Panda is starting to become a bit disobedient. When the strength of a demon spirit exceeds that of the demon spiritualist by too much, the demon spirit has a possibility of breaking free. Fanged Panda. Black Gold rank 5-star. But a Black Gold rank Fanged Panda still isn't enough to deal with the impending crisis. Pat. I can't stop the devouring yet. That vine within my soul ocean has been linking the Shadow Demon and Fanged Panda demon spirits all this while, and it's able to absorb energy as well. Appears. Can I use it to suppress the Fanged Panda? Direct all the energy from outside. Into the vine. Pop. Twist. Wriggle. Given up already then? While I'm still able to control it, I should take the opportunity to continue devouring and push towards legend rank. Shoo. This array can still persist for 2 more months. There may still be enough time. Why has the sky gone dark? Dims. Shaw. Glory City. Ha. Just as Yi Han said, it's a rich and fertile city. Such excellent resources, yet they only have 1 legend rank. Heaven is truly smiling upon us. Looks like this city is fated to fall into the hands of our Wugui family. The enemy is invading. All civilians, retreat within the Grand Array. To the underground tunnels. Footsteps. Clack. Thud. Everyone in the city swiftly fled to the safety of the city lord's mansion. Whoosh. Friends from the Wugui family, if you're here to visit our glory city, we'll naturally welcome you. But if you're here to cause trouble, clack, then don't blame me for being impolite. When you can't make it back alive, thinking of inviting us in as guests? That'll have to depend on whether you're qualified to do so. Done. Just 1 legend rank. This wave must just be an advance party. You must be the legend rank that Yi Han spoke of then. Come on, fight me, Wu Man, then. Let's see whether you qualify. Boom. Celestial Feather Holy Bird Whoosh. You're also at the pinnacle of legend rank? Interesting. Whoosh. Boom. This is the power of the pinnacle of legend rank. Crack. The power of law? I've really underestimated you. Take this. Whoosh. Whoosh. Boom. Shoo. Cough. Whoosh. I didn't think you would be this much stronger than me even though we're both at the pinnacle of legend rank. Hoo. But, with just you. And a brat who's just reached legend rank. There's no way you can resist our Wugui family. We have 3 demigod rank and dozens of legend rank experts. Once our main army arrives, Glory City will be razed to the ground. However, there's no need for us to resort to such hostilities. Can give you all a chance. Surrender now, and hand over Glory City to us. Perhaps your people might still have some hope of. Boom. You, Wugui family. If you want to fight, let's fight then. So there's no room for negotiation then? Since that's the case, don't blame me for being impolite. Crick. Hiss. Rustling. Whoosh. Glance. Nods. Whoosh. Shoo. Let's go prepare the snow wind spiritual god. Whoosh. You've overestimated yourself. Ha 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 ha. Die. If I don't kill Wu Man now, I won't have another chance to do so. Shaw, shoo. A demon spiritualist's technique? So you were hiding your strength all this while? Shoo. You're looking down on me too much. Humph. Are you actually trying to hurt me with that attack, you old fogey? Shoo. Crack. Shaw. Crack. Crack. Lord Yi Mo. Whoosh. Humph. Hum. A protective shield? Rustle. Creak. Crack. Those who violate the sanctity of my glory city shall. Crack. No. Crack. Whoosh. Die. Boom.